What is up everyone on YouTube, and today we're just going to be talking about the Forge Your Epic Gear event. Now if you've been doing this every day, you probably should be able to claim your item now. As you guys can see, I did claim my item. It does take, I do believe, 2,000 points to actually claim it once you actually complete the item. But it should go in your mailbox like this, and you can see this item looks pretty amazing. I know I did recommend a helmet for the first event, or the first part of the event, but I actually have torrent helmets, so I ended up getting a weapon. And if I receive it, you'll see that it will show up in my inventory like this. Make sure you lock it. And this piece is amazing for a unit such as like Midnight Galililius, or just any fast user of torrent set. And after this event, what you can actually see is the Forge Your Epic Gear Part 2 actually starts immediately. So this video, we're just going to be talking about what piece you should actually be crafting from this Part 2. So for the second part of this Epic Gear event, you can actually choose a right side piece, meaning a necklace, ring, or boots, which is very, very good because you can actually choose the main stat on it as well, making it so that there's less RNG. So basically, you have to be very sure on what you want to pick because it's a very rare opportunity to get a perfect, quote-unquote perfect, right side piece. Now, it really depends on what you really need on your account. I know this sounds pretty basic, but for example, if you are pulling on the current Mystic Banner, right? So if you look at the Mystic Banner here, and you're going for this unit here, not this one, but if we click Navy Captain Landy, this unit, which is amazing, and you don't know what to build on her, well, from this event, you can actually get a perfect piece for her. Now, what she actually wants is going to be counter sets. If you're pulling for Navy Captain Landy, maybe a good counter set piece would be good for you. If you have like a Bisuyufine or a good lifesteal user, maybe lifesteal set. If you are lacking some torrent pieces because it's one of the hardest sets to farm, then you could be like me and choose torrent. If you have like a Lone Crescent Bellona or Lionheart Cermia you want to build, you can actually get a destruction set as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of options. Even if you're new to the game, I actually recommend not getting a speed set, even though it is the most universal set, because it is the easiest set to farm, and honestly, it's way more valuable nowadays to get one of these special sets for PvP, such as destruction, torrent, counter, or lifesteal, because it will just benefit you a lot more in the long run. Penetration set is also a good option down here if you're looking for a good bruiser piece. If you have like Shaltir, penetration is very, very good on her. You definitely want it for her. If you want to build like an Olencia or like a Shu, any single target bruiser, expected to never even, this set will be very, very good for those units. So I'll actually show you the process very quickly and how to craft a piece. So let's say, for example, you have a Navy Captain Landy you're pulling for her, and you want a counter set, which is very, very reasonable. You will actually choose the counter set, and you could choose between 3 options like I mentioned: the necklace, the ring, and the boot slot. Now, out of these 3, I would recommend a necklace or a ring because the boots, for the main stat, there are actually 7 options, which makes there be less RNG than the ring or necklace, which actually have 8 options. So because of that, you want to actually get the piece that has more RNG because you actually get to choose all the main stats and substats. So because of that reason, I would probably choose like a necklace or a ring. It really comes down to what your account lacks. And for the main stat, it really, banners on your unit that you're choosing, or actually using your gear on. For example, Navy Captain Landy probably wants critical hit damage, so you'll choose this. For the ring, you probably want attack percent or even health percent. And then for substats, it's really up to you and what unit you pick. For example, Navy Captain Landy, right? She would want attack, she would want defense percent, she would want crit chance, and also health percent. I think this would be the perfect combination for Navy Captain Landy. If you choose the ring, you would just replace attack percent because it's your main stat with like a critical hit damage. Or if you choose health percent, you just replace health percent with critical hit damage as well. And that will be a very, very good piece for her. Now, if you're actually choosing it and you want to reset, you just press this button here, reset at the top right. It's free, and basically it'll take you back to the main page, and you can choose again. Keep in mind, you can only craft 1 piece. You have to be very careful in what you choose. For me personally, I want a torrent set. Most likely, I want a ring as well, or a necklace. Probably I'll go for a necklace here. And what I want for a torrent set for a Midnight Galililius is going to be critical hit chance for the main stat. And then for the substats, probably something like attack percent, speed, critical hit chance, even though she doesn't use it because it will be good for other units. And on top of that, probably something like flat attack, even though it's not really good. I just keep this as like a base roll, and it should be beneficial for my Midnight Galililius and also for any other cleaver that I use. And of course, I do want speed on this, so I'll start upgrading speed. And you can actually upgrade each substat up to 3 times, and you'll have to go to another one. So I can get speed up to 17, and then like crit chance up to like, or attack percent up to like, I think it's 18% or something. So pretty insane. You'll see from the other event, that's how it worked as well. If we look at the first part of the event, the item you get, you can roll maximum 3 times to 1 substat, and then you can split the rolls however you want. So speed can only go to 17 at the max, and then after you can't put any more, otherwise everyone would have like a 25 speed weapon or necklace, which is insane. So they do cap how many rolls you can put into each substat, but still pretty an amazing piece. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what piece you end up going for, what set you go for, the main stat, the substats as well for what unit. And I do think that whatever piece you choose for both events is going to really come down to what units you want to build on your account and what pieces you need for them. So very, very account specific. So yeah, I'm very curious on what you guys choose. Let me know down below. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. And if it was, make sure you guys hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next video.